Hello, lovelies. This is 5 Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Thank you so much for listening. I'm thrilled that you're here. And today I want to talk to you about using little pockets of time that you have throughout your day as a trigger, as a mechanism for focusing on your manifestation, on having your manifestation. And so I have really trained myself to do this just over the years that I've been manifesting. And so, there are pockets of time that I just see as oh, it's time to start affirming. Oh, it's time to start thinking about my manifestation. And that's just what I do. So, and the times that I've chosen to train myself to do this are anytime I'm in a waiting room situation, like at the doctor's office or wherever you happen to need to wait for someone. In those situations, instead of getting out my phone and scrolling or looking at a magazine or whatever, I use that time to affirm, or I use it to visualize. Another time that I do it, like I just said, waiting room situations, I also do it specifically when I get in line at the grocery store. If the line, it doesn't matter how long the line is. If I'm not next, if I'm not the person that's actively interacting with the cashier, even then sometimes, although I do want to make sure I'm giving my best and acknowledging the people that I'm connecting with in that moment in the grocery store. But I just, if I'm waiting, it's not my turn yet, I am actively affirming. And I have just trained myself to do that. So now I have a muscle memory or just a response to that because I've just done it so often. But when I first began doing this, it was just how can I get more of this focus work into my life and still, do all the obligations and things that I had in my life? And that's just how I chose to do it. Now, I think, and that really resonated to me. I want to make this point really clear. I wanted to do that. I enjoy my focusing work. I enjoy affirming. I enjoy scripting when I'm doing that. I enjoy visualizing when I'm doing that. I want to get my manifestations, and I know this is why I enjoy it. I know it's worked for me. I know that I've gotten results from it, and so I do it. But if it feels like a chore to you, or if it feels like a slog, or you're just I don't want to affirm every time I'm waiting in the grocery store line, you don't have to do that, right? It's your focus that manifests. And if you're focusing in a way that feels like a slog, that's not really the answer. However, I want you to really consider why it feels like a slog to you. Does it feel like a slog to you because it doesn't seem like it's working for you? And is there just some tweaks that you can make in your internal state that can shift that? But if not, absolutely, you don't have to, you want to make sure that, anything that I'm saying or any other person anywhere is saying, you want to make sure it resonates with you and that it's what you want to pursue. So I just wanted to share that with you. That is something that I do, this sort of doing it when I have time to wait at a red light. Anytime I'm kind of driving in my car, I'm real, I use that time different ways. But manifesting is one of them. Waiting rooms, grocery store lines, that sort of thing. That is what I wanted to share with you. And you can do that too. And you can manifest exactly what you want. And I hope that you do. Thank you so much for listening.